And then the song always pass the Dutchie to the left because the right way is wrong.
That's what it's all about. Guns and butter, baby. You little dumb motherfucker.
Man, yo, if this was the old days...
Yeah, now, well, the thing about the old days, they the old days.
Ain't for you shock. It's for that other bitch. I'm going crazy about it. I'm going codeine crazy.
What's up? What's up? And then the song always pass the Dutchie to the left because the right way is wrong.
That's what it's all about. Guns and butter, baby. You little dumb.
What's going on? What's going on? We live, YouTube, Twitch, and as far as I know, my Facebook group. Got some things I want to get into, man. I wasn't able to jump on here yesterday. I was wanting to get on here yesterday, but I wasn't able to. But I'm able to get on here today and get a couple things done, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, so hold on. Trying to make sure I don't got no cords on my legs. My bad, y'all. So I don't want no malfunctions. All right. But shout out to anybody that's tuned in on. I got to go make sure we not lagging or anything. Yeah, man, we're going to get into it. It's a new episode. If I ain't seen this, episode 12. Yeah, man, we're going to get into it. It's a new my bad if y'all heard me double over. I was just, like I said, I'm making sure we not lagging or nothing. Basically want to get into, the Batman trailer. The new Batman trailer. Man, oh man. I mean, I expected it. Of course, coming from somebody like Matt Reeves, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna wait because I want all of us as an audience to go. Hold on. Of course, coming from somebody. My bad, y'all. I didn't want to make sure I sound double over. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure we're not lagging. And we will be live tomorrow, Friday, a new episode. I mean, not tomorrow, but Thursday, because New Year's or whatnot. I don't think a lot of people doing nothing because the whole Lamarion virus. I know that's not what it's called. Well, you know what I'm saying, man. The whole COVID and everything that's going on. But we will be going live Thursday as far as a new episode of Uncut Ish Talk. So I'm gonna keep doing that tomorrow. But today we're gonna be getting into the movies, TV talk. And that's why I'm doing a new episode of I Ain't Seen This. Like I said, I want to jump into this new Batman trailer. I'm a huge Batman fan. That's probably my favorite. I used to think Superman was my favorite, but coming off like them animated cartoons back in the day, they used to come on WB, back in the day when we had the WB Frog and everything. Y'all probably, some of y'all youngsters don't probably know nothing about that. But I'm talking about in those days or what time. So yeah, we about to get started, man. I want to try to see if a couple people gonna jump in here. And like I said, leave your comments. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the Matrix too, man. We got to talk about the Matrix Resurrections, man. What's up, man, bro? I think I'm going to go back and watch it again because I watched it one time. But you got to understand, coming from somebody who's a fan of the first Matrix, and I'm a fan of the second Matrix too. It ain't one of my favorites, but I like a lot of those action sequences in the second Matrix. Being that it had a lot of bad CGI, but still. So, yeah. But we are live. Shout out to anybody that's watching me live on Twitch, on YouTube, and in my Facebook group. If you watch me live on Twitch, make sure you follow me. If you watch me live on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure we're not lagging or nothing right now. Yeah. All right, man, we about to go ahead and get into it. Like I said, man, first things first, man. First things first. All right. Okay, let me see. I want to do this different. I want to like this. Let me see. Can I do it like this? Nah, I do it like this. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I'm doing StreamYard, so I'm trying to navigate. I ain't as used to it as. Okay, I do it like this. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Let me make sure I'm on here right. Once again, shout out to anybody that's on here watching this live on YouTube, Twitch, and my Facebook group. All right, man. What's up, man? We about to get into it. Like I said, I already done checked it out. You already know. I did a reaction to it. Definitely check it out on my page. Shout out to everybody who been showing me love on the page as far as my reaction to the new Batman trailer. It's got a hell of a lot of views quick, and I really appreciate everybody in my reaction. It's a genuine reaction. I love Batman. I love Batman. Like I said, I really, really wanted to know how different would they try to separate this from the Christopher Nolan trilogy, because Christopher Nolan, that blueprint. Like, come on, hold on. Before, like, wait a minute. Before we jump into this, wait a minute. This, like, that blueprint Christopher Nolan set up, man. Whoa. Like, Batman Begins, who expected to go into a Batman movie getting what we got with what Christopher Nolan brought us? Because I was so into the whole Bruce Wayne story, the training with him and Liam Neeson, as far as Ra's al Ghul. So my bad if I'm saying his name wrong, but you know, as far as the training and everything behind him in the training, I was so intrigued with just Bruce Wayne's story as far as Batman Begins. Him leaving the country, him being a whole outcast or whatnot, when they was when he was stealing and whatnot, the food or whatnot. I was really intrigued by that story in itself, but throughout that movie and just getting to this ending, and getting that hint after we done seen this movie, after we done got this whole broad new look at Batman from Christopher Nolan, we get this. I'm really not trying to get no copyright for it, so let me see what we got.
And you're wearing a mask.
Here we go.
Armed robbery, double homicide. Takes no theatrical like you. Leaves a comic con.
Like I wasn't in the theater when when this came out, but could you imagine that reaction when you were like, "Oh, we about to get the Joker! Oh, we about to get the Joker!" I bring this up for a reason. I go to this scene for a reason because of the new Batman. So let's go. I remember going to the movies. I think what year was this? What year? I remember I was in the theater when they showed the teaser for this, man. It might have been going to see Freddy vs. Jason. It was either going to see Freddy vs. Jason or I went to see 28 Days Later, the first one by Danny Boyle. I know because I went to the movies to see both of them, not Freddy vs. Jason. No, so it wasn't Freddy vs. Jason. It was a preview for Freddy vs. Jason. And I was trying to think, did they show this teaser when they showed the preview for Freddy vs. Jason? I think they did. But anyway, I remember the teaser for this. And this is the reason I was bringing up a whole thing with Batman Begins and just that surprise from that movie and getting that whole new look at Batman. And then after that, we got that teaser at the end of Batman Begins. And then we get this teaser trailer. Like I said, this is before YouTube. I mean, maybe YouTube was around. I don't know. But this is before people was doing reactions and all of that in the third, way before then. This is way back in the day, man. And like I said, just having that experience of being in the theater and seeing this and hearing voices, because this teaser trailer, they don't show nothing. All you hearing is people talking, and then you get that glimpse, and you get to hear that little teaser laugh from the Joker. Probably till this day, one of the best teaser trailers.
I knew the mob wouldn't go down without a fight. But this is different. They crossed the line. You crossed the line first, sir. You hammered them. And in their desperation, they turned.
I'm sitting in the theater. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this another? This another Batman?
For anything logical, they can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
There you get the listen. That's all we got. That's all you got was that laugh. That's all you got was that laugh. Now, once again, I say I bring both of these movies up because, like I said, trying to see if Matt Reeves is going to be able to separate himself from this Christopher Nolan trilogy. But not only that, trying to see if, as far as Robert Pattinson playing Batman, you remember what everybody was saying about Heath Ledger playing the Joker? What are we doing? You're talking about the Brokeback Mountain guy? You're talking about, hold on, not even before that. You know, Heath Ledger was in a lot of those teen movies. I forgot the one he was in with was it Kristen Dunst? It was somebody, but it was like 10 I think it was 10 Things I Hate About You or something like that, but it was them old teen movies, you know, back in the day. But anyway, people was complaining about Heath Ledger playing the Joker. Like, how are we going to have this guy playing the Joker? And then, like I said, you got those teasers. And then you got that first trailer seeing him, Robert Pattinson. Everybody worrying about the Twilight guy. And I haven't really seen a lot of Robert Pattinson's indie movies, but I've heard about a lot of them as far as him and his acting, his performances in these indie movies, because he did a lot of indie movies after Twilight. So jumping into Matt Reeves choosing this guy to play Batman, it's like, how do we not just trust the process of a guy like Matt Reeves who brung us the Planet of the Apes trilogy? That trilogy, like, look at that trilogy. If name another trilogy as good as Planet of the Apes trilogy. So, all honesty, man, excuse me. In all honesty, I just feel like everybody should have trusted Matt Reeves. And as far as hearing about Heath Ledger playing the Joker, I really wasn't in tune with it back then like that. But I heard all the with this and the third, and people being like, "Oh my gosh," up in arms about Heath Ledger playing the Joker. And then you see that trailer, it's like, whoa. Wait a minute. And now we getting this. So I'm ready. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. We got the new Batman trailer. Of course, like I said, I've already done my reaction to it. And I want to go ahead and just deep dive in it. Well, not really deep diving in this, but just look at this again. And shout out once again to anybody that's joining me. Like I said, we live on YouTube, Twitch, and we live on my Facebook group page. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. The Batman trailer, which came out 2 days ago. Number 2 trending. I don't see how it ain't number 1. But let's get into this, man. This came out of nowhere too. Nobody expected this trailer to come out. But when it hit, and I also hear a lot of people saying, is this trailer showing too much? I honestly don't think it is, because we getting a lot of action sequences in here. We getting a little bit of story. I mean, we getting the whole thing with is finding out, and we hear people talking. We're not for sure that's the Riddler talking. That could be somebody else. We're not even sure who the Riddler is, because they doing this for a reason. We're not seeing the Riddler's face. You know, the guy they keep throwing on the ground, and as far as we know, that's supposed to be Paul Downey. My bad if I'm not saying his name right. But the guy that's supposed to be playing the Riddler, the actor who's supposed to be playing the Riddler, that's supposed to be him, but they not showing his face. We have not seen this guy's face. Whoever the person, you know, when they raising the thing in the trailer, when they showing the guy in jail, and right before they about to show his face, they cut it. And we just getting him and Batman talking, and all we hearing is these little voices. So that's another thing. I feel like they're not showing too much in these trailers. I feel like they're showing just enough, because it's going to be all type of different things and surprises. Like I said, they said, if you haven't heard, they're supposed to have 2 different versions of this that they screened, and like 2 different, I don't know if it's 2 different endings, but I know it's 2 different versions, and it's like some ending where it's supposed to be a surprise character maybe showing up. So I don't think they're showing too much in this trailer. So plenty for me being a fan of Batman, like I said. So let's go ahead and dive into this together. the new Batman trailer, The Bat and the Cat, and this is the official trailer 3 for the Batman. Like I said, this come out in March, and we getting all of this. Let's go.
Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
I still don't know who she is. Y'all let me know in the comments too. This whole point of view from the car, the camera angles with the car, that's what I'm saying, man. Loving the way this looking. Look at this. Look at this scene right here. Hold on, man. The car, look. The camera angle on the car. This cinematography. Just in this trailer, what we like, man, come on. I'm just saying. Look. Trust Matt Reeves, man. I trust Matt Reeves. Remember when everybody was saying, is Robert Pattinson gonna be big enough to play Batman? Is he too skinny? You was hearing so much stuff, man. But look at this trailers. Look at everybody now. And Zoe Kravitz, man. Look at this. Fighting choreography. We're going to have some good action scenes, and we're going to get a mixed martial artist as far as Batman. We got that in, what was it? Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman, that warehouse scene.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
And that's what I'm saying, like, who is that talking? I know it's supposed to be the Riddler, but is it the Riddler? There's a lot of mystery behind this, man.
How do you know? He's a vigilante. Why are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
I like that line. I hear a lot of people saying they don't like that line, but I like that line.
Poetic or blind, but when it's denied, it's your silence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Look at this fight. Look at it. Cinematography, fighting choreography. Look at this scene right here. You can pause that scene. I want to take a picture of that right there. Look at this scene right here. Go back, man. Hold up. I want a frame of that right there, man. Look at this. Do we got a sword? Is that a sword or something? Oh, I'm thinking he beating them up with a gun, though. I'm thinking he took somebody's gun and he beating them up with their gun. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep going back and watching this scene, bro. You know how many times I watched this scene? Look at this. Wow. Look at them fighting choreography. Pop, 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 pop. All right, man. Can we pause it on that look? This is our Batman. This is our 2022 Batman from Matt Reeves. I mean, man, these fighting scenes. Just one more time. One more time. And this is what they showing in the trailer. You think we're not going to get way better action scenes, way better fighting sequences in this scene, in this movie alone, than the ones they showing in this trailer? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Overall, though, man, I just can't wait to see this movie, man. The excitement behind this and these trailers. We've got, 3 trailers now. The first one being a teaser. I mean, a real teaser, because I think the first one came out like in that first DC fandom they had. But This looks amazing, man. It does not look nothing like Christopher Nolan's Batman, and that's one of the things, man. And here we go. I'm trying to find the most recent one that came out. Okay, here we go. This story came out a little while ago. I mean, it's not real old, but it came out a little while ago. But like I said, I haven't really heard nothing about this movie, but it caught my attention. Going off who's directing it and who's starring in it. Like I said, I like to try to go in and make sure we still good and make sure there's no lagging or anything. I try to make sure we still straight or whatnot. But yeah, Netflix chief teases David Fincher's The Killer. Really fun big movie with career best Michael Fassbender. The Killer is about the methodology of a contract killing and routines Fincher with writer Andrew Kevin Walker for the first time since Seven. And that's another reason it's caught my attention. I am a fan of Seven. I caught Seven later on in my life. Like I didn't catch Seven when it was at its pinnacle or when it was like that big movie everybody was into. I caught Seven later on. But yeah, this sounds like it's going to be one that I'm really, really interested in. Like I said, this is the first time David Fincher's worked with this writer since Seven, I think. But let's get into this article. David Fincher's The Killer is one of next year's most anticipated films for fans of the director and the movies. And also, Fincher directs Michael Fassbender as a contract killer, with Seven screenwriter Andrew Kevin Walker returning, and cinematography from Eric Mazzacin, the Oscar-winning DP of Fincher's Mank. I ain't seen that movie either. News first broke in February that Fincher would follow Mank with this adaptation of Alexis Nolik's graphic novel. Oh, this is from a book series of the same name about a killer for hire who experiences a psychological crisis. Through production is still underway in Paris, Netflix film chief Scott Stutter recently teased the movie to Variety in a wide-ranging conversation about Netflix's upcoming slate. I'm so excited about it, Stuber said. Fassbender is charming and great-looking and funny and all things. Well, we ain't got to get into all that. I'm just really interested, and it's caught my attention, like I said, coming off David Fincher working with this screenwriter that he hasn't worked with since Seven. And being that I haven't really seen Michael Fassbender in anything recently since Aliens or the X-Men movies. So I'm really excited to see this. And look at this nigga. He looked like he could play a crazy killer. So that's another reason why I'm really excited about this, and it caught my attention. And something that I think a lot of people are going to be interested in, seeing something about a thriller, especially similar. I ain't saying it's going to be similar to Seven, but I mean, think about it. The writer of Seven and the director of Seven coming back to a movie like this. What's going on, Perk Minded? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Yeah, I done talked about that Batman trailer. Let me know when you gonna do it. Have you Perk Minded, have you checked out that new Batman trailer, bro? It's crazy. I think it is gonna be bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home, bro. I feel like that's definitely gonna be bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home. But next thing I did want to dive into, besides David Fincher and Batman, Spider-Man No Way Home, I did want to kind of talk about this new show that's supposed to be coming on HBO Max about the Lakers. At first, I was thinking like, damn, is they gonna get into like the Kobe Shaq era? Is they gonna get into that whole thing? But nah, look like they're gonna be diving into like the earlier days of the Lakers, like the Magic Johnson era. So yeah, I did want to kind of check this out. I think they got a trailer out to it and everything. Let's see what they talking about on this. Once again, shout out to anybody that's watching me live. We on Twitch, YouTube. We in my Facebook group. Let's see what they're talking about. Yeah. So yeah, this is called Winning Time: The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. Let's check this out right quick. I ain't even did no reaction to this or nothing. It's a show about the Lakers, the early days of the Lakers. Ah, they got my man in here. Oh, sit down. What's his name? I forgot his name. That's my man off that damn everything. Step Brothers, my favorite. Oh, Adam McKay doing this. No wonder. Did Adam McKay do Step Brothers? I know he did Anchorman, if I'm not mistaken. Who playing Magic Johnson? I think I don't know. I don't recognize him. I don't know if I done seen him in anything. I gotta see what his name is. Yeah, John C. Riley. They gonna have Kareem, Jerry West. I don't know who he is. Jesse Buzz, Jeannie Buzz. They got Adrian Broder, Pat Riley. Kelly. Oh, he been in he was in the Netflix Marvel shows. This looks like it's gonna be straight. Damn, they gonna have Pat Riley. They don't have everybody in this movie. John C. Riley, and I didn't know they gonna have Adrian Brody in here though. I forgot the guy they said they playing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah, that looks straight though. Definitely look interesting, man. I'm gonna have to see when it's supposed to so long. Did they show when it's supposed to start? Like I said, March. Did they say March? Yeah, March. Okay, my bad. It said March. Yeah, that definitely looks interesting, man. Something it look like. It's definitely something that look like I might try to check out. I might binge it though. I don't know if it's gonna be something I check out on a weekly basis. But yeah, man, this definitely something that look interesting. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this. Are y'all gonna be interested in checking this out? As far as this new HBO Max show. My bad, y'all. I just got something that came in my inbox email. My bad, it caught my attention. I got to make sure it ain't a bill or nothing. Actually, some good news. But anyway, y'all let me know, man, how y'all feeling about that new Lakers show that's gonna be coming on HBO Max. It definitely looks like something that I'll probably check out or binge watch. I was hoping they'd do it like a Kobe Shaq era. That was one of the ones I would definitely check out, man. But they got some definitely interesting people behind this. Adam McKay. They got John C. Riley playing. Damn, I forgot who they said he was playing. I think is he playing the coach? But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this new HBO Max show as far as the Lakers go. All right, man. Last thing I think I'm gonna dive into, like I said, I wasn't gonna be on here too long. I really wanted to dive. I wanted to kind of talk about Batman and how I was feeling about that trailer, man. That was really what I was really excited about that. I wish I could have dived in here yesterday. That was really what my excitement was coming from. And I feel like I really could have touched on some things. And I really could have spoke how I was feeling the other day. Because that's, man, I was telling you I was hyped off it. But the next thing I wanted to dive into, last thing I wanted to dive into was the Matrix Resurrections. I'm even debating if I want to sit down and do a full-on review, but I think I am. But I'm going to take the time to actually watch the movie again. That's what I was going to do. I was going to just take my time to say, let me just check the movie out and watch it again. But the thing that really irks me about this new Matrix Resurrection, and the thing I went into wanting to see, because I wasn't sure what story they was going to give me. Because coming off of the Matrix Reloaded and the Matrix Revolutions is like, okay, not really getting the story that we got from that first one. Like that, the first one is a perfect movie. That first Matrix, man, following Keanu Reeves, looking at Lawrence Fishburne. To me, I had never seen Lawrence Fishburne like that before doing the was it jiu-jitsu? Was it mixed martial arts? I know it was the whole nine, but the gun fu, to me, that's what they was doing. My bad, y'all. My mic started tripping on me. But what I was trying to say as far as that first Matrix was it redefined action, man. Like I said, you talking about bullet time, you talking about them choreographed fighting sequences all out, the ones you had to go back and watch how many times? You know how many times I watched that movie, VHS, DVD. I ain't never seen it on Blu-ray, but on demand, like that movie redefined action scenes, man. So going into even that second one, like I said, a lot of people do not like The Matrix Reloaded. They don't like Revolutions at all, but the Reloaded, I feel like kind of got people's, it's a cult classic. It's definitely a classic because of the twins alone, the highway scene, watching them damn badass scenes with Lawrence Fishburne standing on the top of the truck, fighting the agents jumping off of shit, jumping off of cars on the other cars, like they ain't goddamn Donkey Kong or some shit. Like, I'm just saying, man, like watching these action scenes that redefine action alone. So going into a movie in 2021, The Matrix Resurrections, like I ain't even gonna dive into the story. Fuck all that. Warner Brothers mentioning themselves within a movie, I get it. To me, that almost gave me vibes of Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Like, if you understand, you ever seen Wes Craven's New Nightmare, you know what I'm talking about. But as far as The Matrix Resurrections, one thing, if you was gonna do anything, you had to go into this doing some shit that we hadn't seen before as far as in an action movie. That is my main thing. I wanted to see an action scene that I had never seen in a action movie before, like I got in that first Matrix movie. It was like, wait, what? You see this? You see this? Like, oh my, that was blowing your mind, man. So when you watching this one, it's like, all right, that's cool. Oh shit, Neo back. That's what's up. Okay, there we go, and we going, and that's my experience watching The Matrix Resurrection. I'm sitting here waiting for that scene where it's like, oh, you know, like John Wick Chapter 3, niggas killing motherfucker with a book type of scene. I'm talking about Halle Berry and Keanu Reeves killing niggas with dogs, the bullet, like this, the type of scenes I'm talking about where you sitting here, oh my God. That's what the reactions I wanted from The Matrix Resurrections, and I did not get that. What I got was a bunch of everybody been saying this whole meta stuff and all that in the third. Okay, I honestly I feel like I could have dealt with that. I wanted some shit where my jaw was on the floor, no pun intended, where I'm looking at a scene where, think about that scene in the first Matrix where Neo running on the roof and the agent starts shooting at him and he started dodging the bullets. You know how many times they don't have people redoing that scene? Like, come on, spoof movies, action movies that have tried to redo the Matrix. Man, you got my sheet coming up the back of me. But you know how many times they don't, as far as tried to reimagine those type of scenes in action movies? No, it's never been done again. It's never been done before, as far as done right, like the first Matrix is done. And to me, The Matrix Resurrections is pretty much talking about itself inside this movie. If you want to dive into a little bit of story, it's talking about itself. It's like, you begged us to make this sequel because it's kind of what it's hinting at inside. It's a movie inside of a movie trying to. It's basically like, you wanted this sequel. It's the movie like it's trying to talk to the audience like, you wanted this sequel. You wanted us to do this in the third, and this is what we gave you, but we rehashing something that you wanted us to do. No, we wanted you to bring something new to the table, what you did in those first couple movies. And I feel like overall, this is my whole thing, because I feel like I could dive into this when I do a whole Matrix Resurrections review or whatnot. My whole thing with it would be like this. Get another director. That's it. Bring some fresh eyes behind the camera. Bring some fresh people in there. And I feel like you could have done something really good as far as with Neo, bringing back Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Hugo Weaving. I had no issues with the new people they brought in, but they did not have that. They did not bring that shit you needed that Hugo Weaving brought when he would just say Mr. Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Or you had Lawrence Fishburne explaining something with his glasses and his arms behind his back. Swag. You don't have that with these certain actors, man. These certain actors can bring that. And that's what Lawrence Fishburne and Hugo Weaving brought to the Matrix, even in the ones you didn't like. Like I said, I hear a lot of people giving praise to the reimagined Agent Smith as how they like to put it in this movie. But even with Mr. Anderson, I'm like, man, nah, I need my man Hugo Weaving in here to do this. This is not it for me. So That's all I'm saying as far as overall the Matrix Resurrection. It's not a good movie, and it's something where I'm dreading to go back and watch because, like I said, I'm trying to catch something in here where I feel like it can give me something to be like, okay, this is better, a lot better than I seen the first time, because I feel like I wasn't, even with those trailers, it didn't give me an action scene where I was like, yo, you see that scene where he kind of looked like Morpheus is going backwards into the door. That scene was kind of like, whoa. But even at the end of it, it's kind of some scenes where it's like they can kind of about to reach that point where they might try to do something different, but they don't. It's just a bunch of Neo just this with his hands. That's it to me. But overall, man, I feel like, and like I said, I'm kind of even thinking about the whole point of doing a review on this. Like, I don't know. But overall, I feel like I'll probably do one if I give a second viewing. If I don't like it more the second viewing, though, I probably won't. I'm just saying, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, how did y'all feel about the Matrix overall? Did y'all enjoy it as far as the new one, the Matrix Resurrection that came out this year? Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all feel like they had some action scenes in there that take you back to that first one? Or did they have some action scenes in there that made you say, oh, this is some 2021 Matrix right here? Or did it just do a bunch of rehash? And I feel like that's what it did for me, a bunch of rehash. And for me, that's what I did not go into the new Matrix looking for. I wanted to see some new action scenes. I wanted to see them try to take the story into another whole realm, because you got the like you talk. This is supposed to be a movie about something that can reboot up. This is what the movie primarily about, is about a system that reboots itself. And going into this, I feel like y'all kind of, it was like, damn, Neo did all that just to come back to do this. That was it. But y'all let me know in the comment section, how did y'all feel about that recent, the newest Matrix Resurrection movie? That's pretty much all I had, man. I really wanted to come in here to talk about, like I said, the new Batman trailer. Like I said, that was everything, man. That new Batman trailer, like I said, made me feel like Matt Reeves, the Batman, is in good hands. Matt Reeves has complete creative control over this. He wouldn't have took this deal at it. I remember a couple years ago when he went into it about it, and as far as them even trying to get this done with him, because Ben Affleck was supposed to be directing this, and then Ben Affleck was supposed to be starring in it, and Matt Reeves was going to be directing it. Now we got this whole dynamic going on, and I'm good with it. And we still got Ben Affleck coming back to play Batman in the Flashpoint movie. So, hey, we good. Overall, though, I feel like this new Matt Reeves Batman movie is going to be a lot bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home, and I just cannot wait to see what they're going to do and what they're going to bring. And I am very curious to find out which path they took as far as the movie they chose, because like I said, as far as I know, they had 2 different screenings for 2 different versions of the Batman. So I'm real curious to see which version they chose, because I know one version is supposedly supposed to have a surprise mystery character at the end or something like that. But I am curious to see how this turns out. Like I said, everything we've seen so far looks phenomenal. Those fighting scenes alone, like, come on, man. Y'all want to do it one more time? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do another. I'll have to go back and do another reaction to it. But like I said, I already got a reaction online. Y'all definitely go check it out. I appreciate anybody who did come out and check us out live tonight. Like I said, this evening. I wasn't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to come in here a little bit and talk about the Batman. Like I said, I feel like, honestly, I ain't been dropping too many videos. Like I said, I've been kind of busy. I do have a new addition to my family, so I've been kind of busy as far as kids and whatnot. But I will be doing a new episode of Uncut Ishhh Talk tomorrow. Come through and check me out. Like I said, that's on the latest news as far as what's going on in life, hip-hop. We do dive into a couple of movie things, but not recent movie things. Other than that, like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this new Batman. Is it going to be the big question as far as my thing? Is it going to be bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home? With Matt Reeves, the Batman that comes out next year around March, will it be bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Shout out to anybody who was watching me live on Twitch and my Facebook group or on YouTube. Make sure if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. Shout out to anybody who's been taking the time just to watch me. We out.